Hello. Look at, I just love this time of day where the sun's coming down and it just like shines so nicely in the house with all the plants and all the colors. I hope you guys had a good day. Yeah, I thought I'd just come on here and chat some more with you guys. And I'm noticing that, like, again, I've been having like great conversations with people and I'm just loving it. But I know there's like such a concern right now about like just so many bad things happening in the world, right? And just, or even just in our personal lives or whatever. And it's like, how do we stay like, I guess, grounded in moments like that? Or how do we stay on track without getting sucked in? Or how do we stay in our good positive lane, or you know what I mean? And I totally get that. Like it is hard when, especially you're thinking like, oh, I'm doing so good, and then all of a sudden you're like, fuck, something pulls you back, or something happens, or you're like doing really good. You're thinking about like positive things, doing things, and then that thought creeps in, like, fuck, about anything, and it happens, right? I mean, we're human. We're gonna think about these things. But it's trying not to get stuck in there. So I wouldn't say like, because we can't avoid things, right? Like we can't avoid anything. Nothing's ever going to disappear. Nothing's ever going to go away. So we do have to acknowledge that they're there and maybe explore why they're there. And sometimes when you get those thoughts come in and you kind of start questioning it or looking at it, like, why am I scared of this thing? It's like you want to do something and all of a sudden fear comes in, and it's like, well, why am I scared of that? Okay, what's the worst thing that can happen? Okay, well, if those worst things happen, like, is it really that bad? Am I like, you start thinking of like, but you don't ask yourself that question to get stuck there. You just ask yourself that question so that you just kind of like, well, what's the worst thing that can happen? Well, maybe this and this will happen. Was it really that bad? Well, I could deal with that. Okay, so just go for it. Right? Like, or it's like, or if I don't know what other kind of thought would creep in where it's like, shit, I'm really nervous about this, or oh no, I wanted to do this, but that makes me nervous. Well, why does it make you nervous? Is it because you're worried about what someone's going to think? Is it because you're worried about what someone's going to do about it, or what, you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, well, does it really matter what the other person thinks? Does it really matter? Like, if whatever you want to do or whatever you're thinking about aligns with your true self, and you're doing that with love, and it's something that you want to do and you've been thinking about doing for a while or whatnot, or whatever that thing may be, then you should just go for it. Because we shouldn't be living in fear. We shouldn't be, you know what I mean? Like, and sometimes those very things that you're scared of doing are the best things you could ever possibly do. Like our greatest life is on the other side of fear. Like, we think because we're scared that we should stop, but like sometimes we should just do it. you know? Like I was saying in one of my like first videos, it's like me doing videos like this is absolutely terrifying. And that was like a 333 on the timer when I said that. Like that, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like I was like, I'm not doing videos. And then look at me doing videos. And then like some of you guys are like messaging me and chatting and whatever. And like some people are like, you guys are enjoying my content and stuff. And I'm like, wow, that's so cool. Like, just me sitting here being all like happy and just sharing my life, sharing me, whatever. And you guys are enjoying it. Like, that's awesome. But so yeah, it's just important when you do get some of those feelings come in, just allow them to come in, question them, look at them from all angles, why you could possibly be feeling these ways or whatever. And sometimes what happens too, once you start kind of dissecting those feelings or those like random thoughts that come in, you're gonna kind of notice that like they're kind of meaningless. They're kind of like bogus, because it's like you're gonna realize maybe it was like someone else that kind of projected that thought into you, or it's something somebody said, or it's like this fear that you have that's really not that much of a big deal. Like we tend to kind of stop as soon as we feel something, but I feel like as soon as we explore that, we realize that it's not really that much of a big deal. And then you should just try it anyways, if it still speaks to you and you still want to like just go for it, right? And like I said, sometimes like, yeah, so then you kind of look at it and whatever and let it go, you know? Sometimes too, like, it's just, yeah, just coming back to yourself as well, you know, like once you look at those things and, you know, just come back to yourself and just make sure that whatever you do it with love, you do it with authenticity, you do it with truth, and you'll be fine. And like, I know, like, there's so much crazy shit happening and it's so easy to get swept up in, yeah, but this is happening. Did you see what they were doing? Did you see this on the news or whatever? Like, man, I shut off the news a long fucking time ago. And a lot of shit that's on the news, like, yeah, well, we knew about that a long time ago. It's just finally coming to the surface. But I'm not going to dwell on that. You know what I mean? I'm going to focus on creating a happy world. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not being oblivious to the bad stuff. It's just that I choose to focus something else because our very thoughts create our very reality. So if we want a better reality and we don't want all that negative stuff, then stop thinking about it because that's what they want us to do. And like, energies are crazy right now. So like, you know, when things get crazy, like I said in another one of my videos, that something really good's about to happen after. Because the demons are going to try to attack you like the most crazy when you're just so close to something. You know what I mean? Like, you're just so close to doing something and it's like all of a sudden, bam, something happens. And it's like, fuck. But like, really, that means you got to be doing something right. You know what I mean? You got to be doing something right. You're almost there. Don't give up. And it's really important to ground yourself in moments like that too. You know, if you're feeling negative, you're going through, like, even if maybe you process a few of those thoughts or those moments or whatnot, like, take the time and go outside, take a walk, like, just get some air, you know, maybe hug a few trees, or maybe just do something that you really love doing, you know, regardless of what the hell's going on. Just take the time for yourself. Take like some quiet time. Just try and slow things down, because sometimes when there is a lot going on, we tend to just kind of like, oh my God, you just kind of want to like hurry up and fix something or whatever, and like, it doesn't happen that way. And trust me, I was one of those people that would just go a million miles a minute. Like, I just couldn't freaking slow down. Like, I was going. And really what I learned is how to slow down and how to really be in the present moment, because that's the most important thing, is to be in the present moment. And as soon as you're in the present moment, like, there is no fear, there's no stress, there's no nothing. Because right here, right now, sitting on my couch, is there something I can do about all that insanity going on in the world right now? Mostly no. And what can I do? Well, I can sit here and just be in my very essence of love. And automatically, like, I'm just raising the frequency of the world because I'm just sitting here in love, right? If we all just sat here in love, like, everything would just automatically just become more love, you know? So just be in the present moment and just like, yeah, just do something that you love, whatever it is. Read a book, I don't know, sit outside, paint, draw, play guitar, play instrument, I don't know, call up your best friend, whatever, I don't know, do puzzles or something, you know, like, whatever, just slow down, just chill out, relax. And as soon as you slow down, it's crazy how things speed up. It's wild because you're just in the present moment and things just kind of happen when they should, how they should. But yeah, so just remember to love yourself through all of it. That's the most important thing, the present moment. Just love yourself through it. Anyway, that's it. I love you guys. Bye.